Episode 87, Health Supplements, Buyer Beware.
Hey folks, how many of you have ever tried a health supplement? You know, those little pills or powders that promise to give you energy, improve your mood, or even help you grow a third arm? Well, if you have, you're not alone. The health supplement industry is a multi-billion-dollar business, and they'll try to sell you just about anything. But let's be real, a lot of these supplements are about as effective as rubbing a rabbit's foot for good luck. I mean, have you ever looked at the ingredients in some of these supplements? It's like they took a bunch of random words and threw them into a blender. Garcinia Cambogia? What the heck is that? Sounds like a rejected Pokemon character. And don't even get me started on the proprietary blends. What's in there? Unicorn dust? Mermaid tears? I don't know, but apparently it's the secret to a six-pack. But here's the thing, folks. You don't need a pill or a powder to be healthy. It's all about balance and moderation. And let's face it, the only supplement we really need is water. And maybe a little bit of caffeine to get us through the day. But no amount of supplements can make up for a crappy diet or a sedentary lifestyle. And trust me, I know. I once tried a supplement that promised to give me the energy of a racehorse. But instead, I ended up feeling like a sloth with a hangover. So, the next time you're tempted to buy a health supplement, just remember that the only thing it'll really give you is expensive pee. And if you really want to be healthy, eat your veggies, get some exercise, and maybe indulge in a little bit of dark chocolate every now and then. It's all about balance, folks. And that's the real secret to a healthy life. You know what really grinds my gears? The health supplement industry. It's like a bunch of snake oil salesmen got together and said, hey, let's make people believe they need to buy our expensive powders and pills to stay healthy. And don't get me started on the ridiculous claims they make. This supplement will give you the energy of a marathon runner. Yeah, because taking a pill is definitely the same as training for months on end. I mean, have you seen the names of some of these products? Ultra Mega Muscle Maximizer 9000. What even is that? Sounds like something a toddler came up with. And the worst part is, people actually fall for this stuff. I've had friends who spend hundreds of dollars a month on supplements, thinking it's the secret to good health. Meanwhile, they're ignoring the most basic things, like getting enough sleep and eating a balanced diet. I once tried a health supplement myself, and I swear it gave me the opposite of the intended effect. I was supposed to have more energy, but I just ended up feeling jittery and anxious all day. Maybe I'm just too sensitive to that stuff, but still, it was not a pleasant experience. So, to sum it up, the health supplement industry is a joke. Save your money and focus on the real foundations of good health. Or, just eat a bunch of kale and call it a day. Folks, have you ever walked into a health food store and felt like you've entered some kind of alternate reality? I mean, I just wanted to buy some vitamins, but instead, I found myself surrounded by jars of powders with names like Superfood Blast and Ultra Mega Potent Formula. And don't even get me started on the detox products. Honestly, it's like the health supplement industry is just making things up as they go along. I mean, I saw a bottle of pills once that claimed to boost the immune system and cure all diseases. Really? All diseases? That's quite a claim. I'm pretty sure even doctors haven't figured out how to do that yet. And don't even get me started on the ridiculous ingredients. Have you heard of ashwagandha? What even is that? It sounds like something you'd yell out when you stub your toe. Ashwagandha. But you know what's even more ridiculous than the names of these supplements? The prices. I mean, come on. $50 for a jar of powder that's supposed to give you superpowers? I'd rather spend my money on something more reliable, like a lottery ticket. At least then I have a chance of actually getting something out of it. Now, I'm not saying all supplements are bad. Some of them can be really helpful. But let's be real here. If you're eating junk food all day and never exercising, no amount of Superfood Blast is going to save you. In conclusion, folks, be careful out there in the health supplement world. Don't believe everything you read on the label. And most importantly, don't forget that the best way to stay healthy is to eat well, exercise regularly, and get enough sleep. Unless, of course, you happen to stub your toe. In that case, I highly recommend yelling out ashwagandha. It might not actually help, but at least it'll make you feel better.
And that wraps up another laughter-filled episode of Not So Funny, eh? If you enjoyed the jokes generated by our AI algorithms, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our comedy-loving community.